Welcome back to The Silent Observer. Let us begin with a brutal reality check. The person most likely to betray Caesar was not a Persian soldier on the battlefield. It was Brutus, his close friend, standing right beside him in the Senate debating chamber. This brings us to a terrifying paradox of human nature. The greatest threat to your safety, reputation, and peace of mind often comes not from your declared enemies, but from the people who claim to love you. Today, we dissect the darkest, most corrosive emotion in the entire human spectrum: envy. Ancient Stoic philosophers called it the ulcer of the soul. It is a poison that rots the vessel that contains it long before it destroys its target. But here is the danger that makes envy so insidious. It is almost never expressed openly. Anger is loud, sadness is visible, fear is obvious. But envy? Envy hides. It wears a sophisticated mask of friendship. It smiles to your face while sharpening a knife behind your back. To understand the envious person, we must look beyond psychology and into neuroscience. Modern brain imaging has revealed a shocking truth about the envious mind. When a normal, healthy person sees a friend succeed, their brain's reward centers light up, releasing dopamine, the chemical of joy and inspiration. But when an envious person sees you succeed, their brain activates the anterior cingulate cortex. This is crucial to understand. The anterior cingulate cortex is the exact same part of the brain that registers physical pain, like burning your hand on a stove or breaking a bone. Your happiness literally hurts them. Your promotion, your new relationship, your financial freedom, it causes them genuine, measurable physical distress. And because human beings are biologically programmed above all else to eliminate pain, they must attack the source of that pain. That source is you. They need to bring you down to stop their own internal suffering. In the laws of dark psychology, this type of person is defined as a frenemy, an enemy disguised as a friend. They do not want what they have, they want what you have, and more specifically, they want you not to have it. In this masterclass, we will strip away their masks. We will expose the 7 undeniable behavioral signs of deep-seated envy. By the end of this video, you will be able to spot the snake in the grass before it holds the venom. Let's analyze the first sign. This is their most common and subtle weapon, the backhanded compliment. Psychologists call it the neg. It is a manipulation tactic designed to lower your social status while maintaining plausible deniability. An envious person feels compelled to acknowledge your success because it's undeniable to everyone around, but admitting you are superior in any way would destroy their fragile ego. So they create a verbal sandwich. They wrap an insult inside a compliment. They might say, "Wow, congratulations on the big promotion. I guess the company was really desperate to fill the position quickly this quarter." Analyze that sentence scientifically. The first part, congratulations, is the mask designed to make them look supportive. The second part, desperate, is the dagger. They are implying you didn't earn it through merit, you were just a warm body filling a seat because they had no other options. Or they look at your new physique and say, "You look great. I wish I had the time to spend all day in the gym like you, but I have a real job and responsibilities." Translation, you look good, but you are irresponsible and lazy compared to me. This technique is maliciously designed to create cognitive dissonance in your mind. You feel thanked and insulted simultaneously. You're left confused, asking yourself, "Am I being too sensitive? Did they mean it that way?" Do not be confused. This is a calculated attack. If a compliment leaves a bitter taste in your mouth, spit it out. It was poison. Sign number 2, involves how they explain your success to themselves and others. This is called attribution error. Watch closely when you achieve something difficult, like building a business from scratch, learning a difficult language, or transforming your body. A true friend attributes your success to your internal qualities, your discipline, your willpower, your intelligence. An envious person will always attribute your success to external factors, luck, circumstance, or privilege. They will say things like, "Oh, he just got lucky with the crypto market timing. She only got that job because she knows the manager. He creates content, it's easy for him. His parents bought him good equipment." Why do they do this? Why is it physically impossible for them to say, "You worked hard"? This is a psychological defense mechanism called ego preservation. If they admit you worked hard, they have to admit that they are lazy. If they admit you are smart, they have to admit they are not. But if your success is just luck, then they are safe. They can tell themselves, "I am just as good as him, the universe just favors him unfairly." By stripping you of your agency, they feel better about their own stagnation. They rob you of your merit to feed their own delusion. Sign number 4 moves from verbal attacks to behavioral obsession. This is the parasitic copycat. You will notice a strange and creepy phenomenon. The person who secretly hates you will start to become you. You buy a specific brand of leather jacket. Next week, they buy the same jacket. You start using a specific slang word. Suddenly, it is their favorite word. You change your hobby to photography. 2 days later, they buy a camera. In psychology, this is known as acquisitional mimicry. They are not inspired by you. They are trying to skinwalk you. They covet the attention and respect you receive, so they try to wear your identity like a costume to get the same validation. They want the result, your status, without the process, your struggle. However, here is the definitive giveaway that proves it is envy and not admiration, aggression. If you point the copying out, they will snap at you with disproportionate anger. "You think I copied you? You are so arrogant. I've wanted this for months. The world doesn't revolve around you." Gaslighting is their defense. They will try to make you feel crazy for noticing the obvious reality. But deep down, you know the truth. You are the original. They are just a cheap echo. And the echo always hates the voice that created it. Sign number 4 requires you to be a master observer of body language. You must look for micro-expressions. Paul Ekman, the world's leading researcher on facial expressions, discovered that the human face tells the absolute truth for the first 0.5 seconds of a reaction before the conscious brain can mask it. When you share good news, "I got the deal, I'm getting married," do not look at their mouth, look specifically at their eyes. A true friend's eyes will crinkle at the corners, the Duchenne marker. Their face lights up instantly. An envious person will show a flash of agony. Their eyebrows may dip briefly in anger, their lips may tighten in disgust, or their eyes may go dead cold for a split second. This lasts for less than a second. Then their prefrontal cortex kicks in, they realize they need to act normal, and they force a fake wide smile. "Oh my God, that is amazing." But you saw it, that split second where they looked like they just swallowed a razor blade. That emotion is called Schadenfreude, a German word meaning pain caused by another's good fortune. Sign number 5 is toxic competition. For a normal, healthy person, life is a collaborative game. We can both win together. For the envious narcissist, life is a zero-sum game. If you win, that means they lose. There is only a limited amount of happiness in the world, and you are stealing their share. Therefore, everything becomes a competition, even suffering. You mention you have a headache, they immediately have a migraine. You worked 10 hours today, they worked 14 hours. You went on vacation to Hawaii, they just booked a trip to the Maldives. They cannot stand to be in a secondary position even for a moment. They must always one-up you to validate their fragile sense of superiority. Sign number 6 is triangulation in the smear campaign. The envious person knows deep down they cannot destroy your competence. They cannot take away your skills or your actual achievements. So they target the only thing they can damage, your reputation. They operate in the shadows. They whisper poison into the ears of your mutual friends, your coworkers, or even your family members. They will say things like, "I'm really worried about him. He's been acting so arrogant lately since he got that money, don't you think?" They frame their disgusting envy as concern. They act like the victim to gain sympathy and turn others against you. If you start noticing that people are looking at you differently, or old friends are suddenly distant, look for the frenemy. And remember this golden rule: if they are gossiping to you about others, they are absolutely gossiping about you to others. There is no exception. Sign number 7 is the final stage, the crab bucket mentality. If you put a single crab in a bucket, it can easily climb out. But if you put a bunch of crabs in, if one tries to climb out, the others will grab its legs and pull it back down. They don't do this to escape themselves. They do it just to ensure no one else escapes. An envious friend will act like these crabs. They will forget to tell you about important opportunities or deadlines. They will give you bad advice on purpose. "I don't think you should take that risk. Play it safe." They want to keep you in the mud with them because your elevation reminds them of their own depth. So what is the solution? How does the Stoic deal with this? You cannot fix an envious person. Their problem is internal. It is a rot in their own self-worth. No amount of kindness from you will cure them. In fact, your kindness often makes them hate you more because it highlights your superiority. The Stoic Emperor Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." Do not fight them in the mud. Do not expose them dramatically. Robert Greene advises, avoid the unhappy and unlucky. The only cure is distance. Success is a lonely road. As you climb the mountain, the air gets thinner. The crowd at the bottom will scream and throw stones. Let them. They are at the bottom for a reason. You keep climbing. You keep building. You keep winning. Let your success be the noise that drowns out their whispers. You are the silent observer. You see the truth. Subscribe to become unshakable.